everybody, happy Thursday. It's Brooke with Re-Fabbed, and I just could hardly wait to get on here and craft a little bit. Just decided to stop what I was working on and do something fun, because that's what I love to do most, is get on here, craft and decorate and do all the fun stuff. So I love me some reverse canvas, okay? Okay, so y'all tell me if you've ever done reverse canvas. Y'all just tell me if you've ever tried it before and if you like doing reverse canvas projects. I love reverse canvas because it's a very, very inexpensive way to make something fun for your home. So reverse canvas is just something that's really fun. You can get any kind of canvas, any size, and it's the same exact method. So that's what's really fun about it, is no matter if you get one of those little teeny canvases at the Dollar Tree, or you get an 18 by 20 canvas from somewhere like Hobby Lobby, it's the same exact process. So what I'm going to do today, I've actually never done what I'm doing here today on a reverse canvas. It just sounds like a good idea to me, and maybe it is and maybe it isn't. And so I went ahead and did the part where I took the staples off before this live, because I am not good at taking staples off live. I have a redneck way of doing it that y'all probably don't want to see. And it's really dangerous for bystanders, because when I'm flipping these staples, I'm using a knife or whatever I can, and they're flying. And so it's better for me to just do this before I come live. But what I started with was, I think this is an 11 by 14 canvas, okay? I got a pack of 10 from Hobby Lobby. They were very cheap. They ended up being about $1 each, okay? So they were very cheap. And it looked just like this, just a regular white canvas. So I just wanted you to see what I started with so that you would know. So what I did, this is such a hot mess right now and I'm embarrassed, so I apologize, but it's real life, so there you go. I went ahead and took all of these staples out of this. So this is what it looks like after I took all the staples out and took it out of the canvas, okay? This is what it looks like. Now, this is the side that has all the staples, clearly. Let me move my piece of scrapbook paper over here till we're ready for it. Now, what a lot of people do is they go ahead and use the actual white part of the canvas as the back part, but I don't like that part as much, so that's not what I do. I go ahead and I flip my canvas over to where it's not showing all the staples. Now it's still going to show a few, but we're going to go ahead and use our wax to make this look a little less cheap. And then what we're going to do is cut this down. We're going to cut it down to fit inside the frame, and we're going to use the other side. Not the shiny side, but the side that kind of looks like oatmeal colored, okay? That's what we're going to do in just a second. But first, we want to go ahead and wax our frame from inside the canvas, okay? I'm using my Kiehl's Sealing Dark Wax. This is my favorite. It's a dark wax that you really use on furniture, but I use it on little frames, and I use it to distress pieces and all that kind of stuff. So it's really got a lot of different ways that you can use it. So I just take my chip brush. The reason I like a chip brush, it does not matter what kind of paintbrush you use, but I like it because the bristles are kind of hard and they just work really good with the wax. So anyway, we got this, and I'm just going to fill this bad boy up and then just start painting it onto my frame from my canvas, okay? So this was on the inside of that canvas that we took the staples out, and we're just painting it on there. Now you can keep adding more and more layers once it kind of dries to get a darker finish if you want to. Or you can just do kind of a light layer to get kind of a soft finish. I tend to like it a little darker, so I'm kind of really putting it on a little bit heavy. So I'm just sitting here chatting about my shirt and painting this the best I can. I know I've missed it up here, so I'm gonna kind of try not to get it on my shirt. Try to get it over here. I'm a redneck painter just like I am redneck in every other way. There's no right or wrong way to do this stuff, okay? There is no way. Okay, so let me lift it with my paper towel. See how it went from looking like this, where it just looked cheap, to this. Yes, oh my gosh. But I'm gonna wipe it off and it's gonna look a little bit different, okay? Because I don't want all that excess on there. I could let it dry and it would be okay, but it really helps it to settle into your wood and give it a more finished look if you wipe it down. I'm just using a paper towel. You can use an old rag or whatever you want to use, even an old t-shirt. We've got several old white t-shirts of my husband's, because how do men accumulate so many white t-shirts? It's beyond me. I don't know. But we have so many, it's not even funny. And so once they get all stained up and no longer any count, we just cut them up and use them for stuff like this and use them out in the shop. So that's a good option too for those old t-shirts. Okay, so I'm gonna set that to the side. So now it's kind of a little bit damp to the touch, but we're gonna move forward with it. I mean, it's fine, it'll dry in no time. But see how pretty our frame looks now. It just doesn't look cheap anymore. It looks nice. So we're gonna move this to the side. Well, let me think what I'm gonna do here. I'm not gonna move it. I only have a small little table, unfortunately. I am gonna move it to the side for just a second. I'm gonna have to bring it back though for my canvas. And I've got a big old square here because this is not a good tablecloth, okay? This is my crafting tablecloth. So don't get feisty on me thinking, oh my gosh, look what you've done to your good tablecloth. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. Okay, so here is our canvas that we started with that we took off, okay? This is the side that I want to show in my frame. I want it to be like this, okay? So what I'm gonna do, and I've seen a lot of people do other techniques with this, it's whatever you like best. I mean, just do it whatever works best for you. But I'm just simply gonna take my scissors, and what's awesome is, that sounded even more country than I normally sound. Whoa, I'm always country, but when I said awesome, something new came out there, so I don't know what just happened. I turned even countryer there for a minute. Yikes. Okay, so the cool thing about it is it's already kind of got a place for you to go ahead and cut, because where it was, you know how your canvas wraps, like here was original canvas, see how it wraps around? Well, when you take that off, it automatically kind of leaves like a little place where you can cut. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut along that line so that we can put it under. And I'm going to have to cut it down even more, but this is a good place to start with. So we're just going to go ahead and cut it along this line. And then what I do is I hot glue it on the other side of my frame. I know some people staple it back. Hot glue works perfect. I've done this a million times. And I just don't see any reason to have to worry about getting my stapler out. It's just as easy and honestly faster in my opinion, but you do whatever you want to do. So we're just cutting it, getting these raggedy edges off. I've seen several comment on how tan I am. Thank y'all for the compliments. I am tan, but I really think something about this room when I'm on a live makes me look extra tan. That's why I just pretty much want y'all to see me in here so I can look tan. No, I'm kidding. Something about this room and this light, I'm not really sure what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim this up a little. I'm not trying to be perfect because you're not going to see these lines. These lines are going to be, they're going to be hidden behind your frame, okay? I just know that it's too big. I just know that already because I've done enough of these. If you wanted to measure, 100% measure it and then cut it exactly. Some of y'all are going to be measurers. Some of you are like me and like take 10 times longer because you won't measure. That's just the way it is. Okay, so now we have this. Now, like I said, this side right here is your original part of the canvas that you would typically paint. That's the white side. This is the white side, just like on this. The side we're gonna use is this side, which is this. This is the same exact stuff. It just looks different, okay? So now we're gonna bring this back over here. And we're gonna lay it down. Oh, that's perfect. See, that's perfect, y'all. Can y'all see how when I laid it down, it's literally, okay, so this is what I did. I just laid it down so that we could see the side we wanted to. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hot glue this right here. We're gonna hot glue it down. That way we can see it on this side, okay? That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get out my handy dandy glue gun. Throw me some glue on here. It don't matter what the back of this looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole thing real quick. Gotta be quick though when you're using hot glue because it dries fast. Then I'm just gonna lay it on here. Whoa now, whoa now, whoa. Get a little crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna flatten it down. This works great, y'all. For those who have never done it with hot glue, it works really good. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. This is beautiful, beautiful. This frame just doesn't look like it was under a cheap dollar canvas. It just doesn't. It just looks so good. So I've got that. We've got the canvas like we want. It's got that speckled oatmeal look in the back. So I grabbed a piece of scrapbook paper that I've got on hand. And look how pretty it is, y'all. Look how pretty this piece of scrapbook paper is. This is from Hobby Lobby in the last month or so. So I'm sure they still have it. It is gorgeous. It was like 25 cents. And I just love these yellow flowers. I love the kind of distressed look. So what I was thinking, and I said I've never done this type before, but what I was thinking is I wanted to lay it inside of my frame and Mod Podge it on. We're hoping this looks good, okay? We're hoping it looks good. We're thinking it will. We're kind of gonna be optimistic here. So I'm just gonna flip this over so that I can put Mod Podge all over the back of my paper. I get these Dollar Tree Mod Podges. They're just $1. I usually get a big one, but these Dollar Tree ones are so squeezable. Or does that make sense? These Dollar Trees squeeze out really easy instead of in the big container, and I just really like how easy they are to squeeze. I don't know, it's so weird. But anyway, let's move on. So I'm just gonna paint this on here basically. I'm just getting all my Mod Podge on here really easy. I mean, really, I'm not making any sense. I'm getting all my Hannah's over there giggling because she's like, Lord have mercy, she's a hot mess. I'm just getting this on here evenly is what I meant to say, and I said easy. Lord. This is probably why y'all don't like my refined videos as much as you like my live videos, because I cut that stuff out of those. Oh, man. Okay. So, I've got it all over the back. It's just like glue. If you've never used Mod Podge, it's very similar. I mean, it's different, but similar. So now I'm just going to lay it in the middle. Now, it's not going to fit perfectly. I knew that, okay? I knew that. This is not an 8x10 frame, and this is an 8x10 picture. But what I wanted it to do was be on here, be in here, and show a little bit of that canvas through. That was what my goal was for it, okay? And I like I said, I've not done it like this. I'm hoping it looks really good, you know, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. That's just part of crafting and part of making things for your home. But we're only gonna have $2 invested in this picture for my bathroom. I forgot to even tell y'all it's going in my bathroom, or that's where I'm hoping it goes. So that's just a very, very budget-friendly decorating thing right here. So if by some chance it's like, yikes, that didn't work out, that's not as good as I thought it would be, then we just scratch it and we move on and we do something else. we don't have enough invested in it to sit and worry about it, okay? So what I'm doing now, in case you're wondering, is I'm trying to get it laid down with no bubbles. Sometimes it can kind of have that bubble look. Mine's got a couple bubbles, but not too bad. I'm getting it smoothed out. But in the corners, sometimes those corners don't want to stay down. So what I did was I added some extra Mod Podge to my brush, and I just started going over the top of the canvas, okay? Can y'all see that? Started going over the top of the canvas. And I need to do it to the bottom. I just wanted to get the top laid down really good. It's really looking pretty. Like I said, I knew that it was not gonna fill the canvas, and that was part of the point of it. Because then what's different about doing this than just framing a piece of scrapbook paper? This is supposed to be different. So we want part of that canvas to show through. Okay. So I'm gonna take, because I don't mind getting my hands dirty, I'm gonna take it and kind of rub it onto it so it really sticks good. It's just all about getting it on there. It's not sticking as good as usual, but it's getting on there. I think I just didn't put enough in some of the spots. Sometimes I put too much, sometimes I don't put enough. I just gotta keep working with it till it does what I want it to do. So, I could sit and just read comments all day. And I do. When I get off here, I always read your comments, okay? I know some of you are like, man, I try to talk to you and you don't see it. I do see it later. Of course, it's physically impossible for me to respond to every single one. Look at this right now. And then I need y'all's opinion. So look at this. How cute is this? This canvas, for those who are just tuning in, this canvas started out just like this. $1, it was about $1.50-ish at Hobby Lobby because it came in a pack of 10. So we did the reverse canvas method and made it into this. You can go watch the first part of the video to see how we did it. Now we're here. This is our process we're at here. This is beautiful. This is perfect. I could put this in my bathroom and I actually really love it. I just think it's really cute. But we could add something to it if we want to. Or if I want to. I guess really it's my decision. But I would like an opinion. So, because I wondered if it would be a little plain or if I'd want to add something to it, I went ahead and grabbed some jute. So I grabbed some jute, and I also grabbed some beads, like some little wood beads, and some medium wood beads, because I just like wood beads. I also have all kinds of other ribbon and stuff over here. I know I don't want a bow. That's not something I want on this. This doesn't need a bow. But what I didn't know is if maybe, and I can go ahead and take this out without actually attaching it. We can see what we think. But I like to kind of try to think outside the box. Sometimes I just leave things as it is. It's pretty as it is. It doesn't need anything extra. But what I was wondering if it would be cute to hot glue some rope around the frame like this, okay? Let me just kind of show y'all. I don't know if this will be cute or not. This is just what I was thinking. Just to add a little bit extra to the frame, if we took this jute and we hot glued it all around the top part, just along this ledge right here, if we did that, I think that would be really cute. What do y'all think? Do you think that we should leave it as is? Woo, shoot fire. There it goes. Well, it's unrolled now. We might as well use it. It just unrolled all across the office. So, you know, I guess that was a sign that we should just go ahead and use it. Here's one thing about this. If we use this and we're like, I don't really look that good like I was thinking it would, then guess what? Hot glue, you just pull that sucker right off and it ain't gonna matter, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. So I'm gonna put a little bead of hot glue because we don't want it showing along the ledge there where I'm gonna put the jute. Oh shoot, fire, I just got carried away and went way up there. Oh well, it'll come off like I just said. Okay. I think this is just gonna add something to the frame. I mean, it's plain and it's simple. That's okay. That's what I wanted. I wanted something just really simplistic but pretty. But I really think this jute's just gonna kind of I don't know. I think it's going to kind of give it some new life here. We'll see. We'll see what we think. If we don't like it, we'll take it off. Do a little bead down through here. That went on perfectly. And it just lays, this jute just lays right there in that ledge. This is perfect for this project. Now I may take it off because I may think I don't like it, but either way, it's still a perfect match. I didn't get enough up here at the top though. It looked like it laid it on there, but it wasn't. Okay. Just keep going around the, oh, that fooled me. I thought it was coming out, but it didn't come out all here at the bottom. Trick me. Okay, I think this is gonna look so cute. This is not gonna look like a $2 project, y'all. This is a $2 project. You can't beat that. I'm gonna tell you what. You cannot beat that. And in all honesty, I think it's gonna be just as cute as if we went and bought something and spent $15, $20 on it. But we have, as crafters and decorators that like to do some DIY, we get that satisfaction of knowing that we did it ourselves and with our own hands. And that is just very, very satisfying. And that's what I love about it. Let me just go ahead and show it to you and see what you think. Look. See how we added that? It's a little hard to see right here, but can you see? See how it just added just a little something? Isn't that cute? Oh, Charity said, what about adding beauty effect? Well, that's a good idea. That could look really good. The only reason I'm not going to try that on this is because on the paper, if I add that and then I'm like, I don't like it, when I go to tear it off, it's going to tear the paper. And I've already went through all this, and I know I like it like this. So I'm a little nervous to, like, you know, try something else with it. But that's actually a really good idea. So I'm going to add just a little more Mod Podge to the top up here, because this one little piece is just not wanting to lay down, and it's getting on my nerves. So I'm going to add just a little more. I don't know why it's being so ornery. Okay. But, y'all, that's all there is to it. We're done with this. This is a $2 project that you can hang in your home. So you just think about it. The possibilities are endless, okay? And if you wanted to, you could even take these little tiny wood bead balls and add another layer along through here of all the wood beads around the jute. That would be really cute. That's just going to be really time consuming right now. I don't want to do anything else to it while I'm live, and I really don't want to do anything else to it, period. I'm just trying to give you more ideas. But get you some canvases. Get you some scrapbook paper that you love the prints. I mean, they've got gorgeous scrapbook paper out and about right now. I got this at Hobby Lobby. I've seen a lot of cute scrapbook paper at Michael's and even Walmart and different places. And try this. This is $2 and it's an 11 by 14 piece that you can hang in your home. And it's not heavy at all. So I absolutely love this. I think it's decorating on a dime at its finest. If y'all loved it, I would love for you to sprinkle this with some friends, okay? I want women and men, but I know my majority of people on this page are women. I want them to realize that they can have a beautiful home without spending a ton of money on all these extra things. We as women love to make our homes beautiful. We just love to. It's just part of who we are. And if you're on this page, more than likely it's because you do like to decorate or you do like to make things. That's probably one of the reasons you're here. So if you've got friends that are like you, I just want to inspire people. I want to let them, help them think outside the box to make something beautiful for their own home. On a budget, and that's one of my very favorite things to do. So y'all sprinkle this video, and I will see y'all very, very soon. Thank y'all for being here with me. Thank you for following me. Thank you for helping us hit 600,000 on this page. It's absolutely amazing, and I could go on forever, but I'm going to get off here now. So y'all have a great day. Bye, guys.